On 106 FM, DAB and online, this is Jack FM.
Sorry, the mega... I'm not quite with it this morning.
I'm running out of words to describe how hot it's going to be next week.
Let's come up with some. Super, mega, huge.
Scorcher.
Sexy.
Crazy hot.
Crazy, cray-cray.
Sexy hot.
Sexy hot, cray-cray hot.
Sweltering.
I did think we were making up words, not just saying words already.
No.
Oh.
No, we're not making up words.
You're just giving me ideas for my weather bulletin.
Are you allowed to say flipping hot?
What do you think?
I think it's worth a go. I think it's worth a go. So Tuesday's going to be the big day.
Yeah.
Today is I made 3 mistakes coming in today, and that's why I was literally arrived 2 minutes before the show. Will, you were panicking, I believe?
Yes, yeah, massively.
Okay,
we were actually discussing who was going to do the show.
Wow.
Who didn't turn up.
Who would have done the show if I didn't turn up?
I said I was too busy and Will didn't have much to do.
You
so
too busy and Will isn't good enough. So, I have to nominate a deputy then, don't I? I have to have a deputy who I endorse and deputise officially to take over the show. Joe.
There it is.
It's me.
Joe is the deputy, yes.
Thank you.
If I'm not here, you are the show.
Okay.
Okay.
And if I'm not here, you are the news.
Oh, me likey. Yes.
I don't think you quite realise what you've just said.
There's. I can do the news. Hang on a minute. Let me see if I can. Let me just. If you just hold the line, let me just get some newsy. Here we go. Here we go. Breaking news this morning. There's like a new drug that will help you get to sleep. Hang on a minute. Have you seen the front page of the Sun? Here's the story. Here we go. This is the front page of the Sun. This is a story. Breaking news: Vardy bushfire. You can't have that as a front page. Vardy bushfire. I'm surprised she's got one. Oh no, she lives near a bush. That's it. She is really the most obnoxious woman I've ever met in my life. Anyway, that's by the by. That's the by's by. You are deputised. Will, I'm afraid you're just producer Will. It's your name says it all. But we should probably play the theme tune and just get on with this little monster. Thank you very much, Joe. Speak to you later on. Jesus, hang on. I forgot we have when we have breaking news music, it takes a lot. It takes a train to stop that music. Here's the theme tune, guys. Let's have a show. 01865 575 106. Who will be the first caller this morning?
There's a voice that keeps on calling me. Down the road, that's where I'll always be. Every stop I make a new friend. Can't stay for long, just turn around and I'm gone again. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow I'll just keep moving on. Down this road that never seems to end. When new adventure lies just around the bend. So if you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hat, come travel light, that's hobo style. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, the whole world is my home. So if you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hat, come travel light, that's hobo style. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on. Down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on. There's a world that's waiting to unfold, a brand new tale no one has ever told. We've journeyed far, but you know it won't be long. We're almost there and we paid our fare with a hobo song. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on. So if you want
So I made several mistakes coming in this morning, dear listener. 01865 575 106.
I'll find what I call home. Until tomorrow, you know I'm free to roll.
Several mistakes, okay? So finally, after weeks of it being in hock, I got my lovely 25-year-old, really rubbish little scooter back, little 125 scooter. It's battered to pieces. It cost me a few £100. It's been in the shop. It's fixed. It's MOT'd. It's legal. It is legal. And I got it back yesterday. And yesterday when I picked it up, it was hot. Well, yesterday when I picked it up, I had to get a cab to the garage to pick it up. And I said, can we... I haven't been in a mini cab for years, right? And I said, probably like 6 or 7 years. I said, okay, here's the address. Can we stop by a cash machine so I can get some cash out? He went, yeah, sure. And he said, is there a cash machine on the route? And I said, I don't know the route. I hate when cab drivers say, what's the best way there? Or is there something on... I don't know. I don't know where this place is.
It's your job.
So we drove, and then we came to the big Tesco. Not this big Tesco, a big Tesco somewhere else. And said, well, there'll be a cash machine here. So we got out, went to the cash machine. The cash machine was out of order. Then we went somewhere else, and we couldn't find this cash machine. And I said, I'm so sorry. I don't... we need to find a cash machine, otherwise I can't pay you. He went, huh? I said, well, I can't pay you because you guys don't take card, do you? I said, yeah, of course we take card. Minicabs take card these days.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Minicabs take the card. Rather, we did it on my telephone. £25. Wow. But I rode back yesterday on the bike. And it was beautiful, and it was warm, and it was lovely. And so I got home and I thought, do you know what? This weather's going, it's going to be mega hot because my good friend Joe keeps saying the weather's going to be great. What I'm going to do tomorrow, instead of driving in, I'm going to ride in on the scooter because it'll be nice and hot. That was my first mistake. It was freezing this morning. It was freezing. I didn't have enough layers, and the whole thing, it's like it's that scene in Dumb and Dumber, and I'm just so that was my first mistake.
Yep.
My second mistake was as I shut the door behind me, my second mistake was not having the keys in my pocket. So this morning I've been locked out of my house. Now that's not a fun thing. This is why everything was a bit tight this morning. I literally came in 3 minutes before the show started. First cab off the rank. Hello, caller.
Good morning. I think the first call is going to be the guy who's normally in his car. I think he's a driving instructor.
Is it Soto? All right.
I think the first caller will be Soto.
So you're putting your money on Soto being the first caller?
Yes.
All right, brilliant. Thank you. We can play that game. That's a good game to play. 01865. Who do you think will be the first caller? It's a good game to play. I'm totally up for that. The first vote for Soto. Although it's like putting up the bat signal with that guy. I would try and keep that bat signal as covered as possible. Fair enough. The second mistake was getting locked out of the house at 5:55. So I'm already 5 minutes behind on the schedule, and I'm locked out of the house. It's like the last time I got locked out of the house, I tried to kick the front door in. You ever kicked a door in?
I've not actually.
Neither have I. And I tried. It's in the movies.
They make
it
look so easy.
It's one kick, maybe two kicks, right?
Yeah.
I was there for 5 minutes. Kick. All I've done is knacker the lock, but I could not kick the door open. And I'm panicking. Right, I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm in trouble. I managed to get into my house. Oh, hang on a minute, we're just... Hello, caller, who do you think the first caller is going to be?
I think it'll be Dave.
OK, we're going for Dave, who just called, and Dave is going for Soto.
Yeah.
Thank you very much indeed. OK, who do you think the first caller is going to be? Jimbo there says Dave, who was just called. Dave says Soto. I managed to get into the house using a and I'm not going to tell you the full technique because I don't want people to break into my house. I managed to get into the house using extendable garden clippers and a cat flap. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to give away any tricks on how to break into my house. Clever. It's clever. And so I managed to get in. I got the key. So that's my second mistake. My third mistake was when I was riding home yesterday, petrol was low. And I thought, that'll get there. And I'm thinking, do I ride on? This was yesterday. Do I ride? Just take an extra 10, 12 minutes out of my day and fill it with petrol, or do I hope that tomorrow it's okay? And I went, it'll be okay. It wasn't. Oh, that red light, that petrol light came on very, very quickly. Oh, Dom.
Is one of your...
Dom, do be quiet, you silly sausage. That red petrol light came on about 2 minutes into a 45-minute journey. It was tight. 01865 575 106.
This is Jam Hot.
City. This is Jam Hot. This is Jam Hot.
Ian Lee's Rude Awakening, 01565... No, whoa. 01865 565 106. Hey, guys, it's a phone-in now. We're taking bets on who the first caller is going to be. Dave called in to say Soto. Then Jimbo called in to say Dave. Dave's on the line. Dave, who do you think the first caller's going to be?
I think I now am the first caller.
Correct answer. You've just won 50,000 absolutely nothings. Well, what does it feel like being the first caller?
Amazing.
There we go.
It never happens. I never win anything.
Would you like to do an why don't you do an acceptance speech to everybody who's listening, particularly the haters?
Thank you to everyone who made this possible, to all of the people who, as Ian said, hate me and thought this wasn't possible. Up your bum.
We got a new thing that's starting today, and it's Will's idea, and I've kind of extended a little bit. We're going to have tiers, as in TIERS, right? Because I think in the first hour, as you rightly pointed out, Will, when we had that lovely lunch together and we saw the dog on wheels. Oh, I love dogs on wheels. No one listens in the first hour, right? So the first hour is for the elite, and we're calling it the Platinum tier. 7 till 8 is the platinum tier. 8 till 9, that's the golden tier. 9 till 10, that's for lazy people. That's the silver tier. But here's what we don't do, Dave. We don't tell the gold or silvers about the platinum, and the golds don't tell the silvers about them. So the silver tier think, well, we're the only tier. We do not mention the platinum or the gold. Now, how are we going to differentiate between, how will we know which tier is which tier? You're going to get a password every morning. Each tier will get a password, and you have to then come on, and when you come on and make a phone call at any point in the show, you have to say the password, okay?
Okay.
So today's password for the platinum tier is locked out. Locked out. Do you want to try it?
Got it.
Well, no. Do you want to try it?
Locked out.
Thank you very much indeed.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Like a boiled egg, it's hard to beat. Cracking joke. 106 Jack FM.
Adam Schlesinger. COVID, wasn't it? COVID got him. Unbelievable. He produced Good Times, which is the penultimate album from the Monkees. One of their best albums. The man is a legend. 01865 575 106. Busy morning today. Friday. I'm going to do something I've never done in 25 years of radio presenting. I've never done this. 7:25. Never done a time check.
Hey.
Everyone's got what? Well, no. People, you don't have what? People use their phones now, don't they? People use their phones. What's cool about me is I've got an old school Casio calculator watch, right? I was watching Stranger Things with my boys, and Dustin, is that his name? The guy with the curly hair? I don't remember the names of people in TV shows. Dustin was wearing a radio watch, with a little AM radio. And I also used to have one. No, the other kid, the main kid, whose name I can't. He was wearing a calculator watch. I paused the TV. I said to my boy, Kim, I have the same watch. I was cool again for 30 seconds. Well, there's a phone in. When have your kids thought you were cool? 01865 575 106. So many topics have been chucked out. Don't forget, if you're listening now, between 7 and 8, you are a platinum member, and the password is locked out. If you phone up at any point during this show, you say, hello Ian, locked out, here's the point that I would like to make. No, but don't tell the others that's what you're doing, okay? 8 o'clock, we'll have a password for the gold members, but you, dear platinum listeners, you keep the platinum password. So here's what we've got. One thought per link, Ian. David Lloyd wouldn't give me a job on Boom Radio. Thanks, David. I can't criticise him. He literally made my radio career, so God bless him. So, when have you been locked out? When have you run out of petrol? Hang on a minute. I typed a whole list. Empty petrol tank adventures. It was a lot colder than I thought. Oh, and communication between other drivers. That could go one way or the other, but we'll talk about that in a bit. Joe, so this weekend, I'm doing a little Zoom meeting in the morning on Saturday with my Patreon. I'm doing a show tonight online for my Patreons, doing a little Zoom meeting tomorrow, and then on Saturday evening, I am going out for dinner with friends. I never do that. I'm as I approach 50, I'm becoming a completely different human being. Will is going to Birmingham. Are you watching cricket or playing cricket? You watch it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
because I get playing it because you get the chance to be the hitman. What do you call that thing? The batter. Yeah. You get the chance to do that, and that's fun. The rest of it, bowling, fielding. Oh my God! But you get to be the batter. But watching the cricket,
it's what I guess a lot of people call the exciting version of cricket, though, if that even exists to some people.
What's that? They've got guns. They drive around in cars and they're in a dome. Oh no, that's Rocket League.
It's the like fastest
paced
version.
I'm not
of the game.
whatever.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Joe, that's rude. I'm sorry. Joe? May we ask? And if it's private, just flip me the V's. May I ask what you're doing this weekend?
Well, tonight I'm off to the theatre.
Oh, what are you saying?
Cirque du Soleil in London.
I love Cirque du Soleil,
right.
But I can't. I saw 3 shows. I saw the Beatles show they did in Las Vegas. I get very anxious watching Cirque du Soleil or any cirque because what if they fall?
I know.
Isn't it though?
But that's what makes it so great.
I took my boys to an actual circus the other day, and there was a real human cannonball. I've never seen a human cannonball. His name was, what was his name? It wasn't Captain America. What was it? It was Captain Americano. That was it, just to escape the thing. And he did a human cannonball, and it went perfectly. And then I read in the papers last week, another human cannonball missed the net and died, I guess. Oh. So there's always that tension. So I just want to say, I hope no one dies in Cirque du Soleil. I wish them the very, very best luck. Cirque du Soleil in that London. And then what's the rest of the weekend?
Barbecue tomorrow, obviously.
Ooh, you win. I haven't got a barbecue, and I keep thinking, buy a barbecue. And then I think, well, it'll cost me like 150 quid, and I'll use it once. So, probably won't. Okay, Joe, thank you very much indeed. We have a caller. I should be playing some of these, for goodness sakes, to make this sound a little bit more exciting, shouldn't I? That's what we need. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good morning, caller.
Good morning there, Ian. How are you?
Have you got the Platinum Club password?
Password? That's just what you need. Make it more complicated to get no callers.
Okay,
Excellent idea.
Okay, well, the password for the Platinum Club members, that's 7 and 8, between 7 and 8. If you're listening between 7 and 8.
It's lockout.
It's not lockout.
It's locked out.
Thank you very much indeed. Well done. Hello, caller. Have we spoken before?
No, my name's Anton.
Whereabouts are you from, Anton?
Northern Ireland, of course.
In North Oxfordshire, of course. Northern Ireland. Okay, why don't you have a Northern Irish accent?
I've been working hard to lose it.
Just hold the line 1 second, caller. I have to breathe loudly.
Anton,
how can we help you this morning?
Well, I was quite concerned about did you manage to send off your sample of manly fluid?
Okay, right. For those who missed it, I've had a vasectomy. It's 20 weeks have gone by, and I have to send, let's just call it a deposit to the hospital. It was too hot. So, no, I didn't. I'm really hoping to get it out there into the Royal Mail. I'm really hoping next Tuesday is going to be the day. Sorry?
It was too hot. You couldn't seal the envelope.
It was too hot. Without going into too much detail, it was too hot to put the effort in. I was hoping next Tuesday, but next Tuesday, of course, is going to be mega hot.
Mega hot.
So we just don't know. Does that answer your question?
It answers one of my questions, yes.
Okay, what's the other question?
Well, if you had the choice, would you rather be shorter by a foot or bald with a limp?
How bad is the limp?
Minor.
Well, at 6'4", I'd go down to 5'4". I would rather be bald with a limp than go down to 5'4".
Okay, I think I'm building a better picture of you now. Because I do want to like you. I'm trying to like you. You make it very hard, though.
I'm trying hard to like you. Oh, my God. I wish everybody on the Facebook page was putting as, what can I do to make you like me? That sounds quite needy, but I'm a needy person. What can I do to make you like me?
Well, you could play a quick game of rank 'em. I'd like you to rank these for me. I'd like you to rank me off.
Okay.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is here. All other breakfast shows are toast.
Apologies for that. We don't play games where we put people in order of preference, because then people get upset if you go, this person's number 3, this person's number 1. It's not fair on people, so there will be no games like that. Watch your language. Thank you.
Confidence is a preference for the habitual voyeur of what is known as. A morning suit can be avoided if you take a route straight through what is known as. John's got brewer's fruit, he gets intimidated by the dirty pigeons. They love a bit of it. Who's that gut lord marching? You should cut down on your pork life, mate. Get some exercise. All the people. I get up when I want, except on Wednesdays when I get rudely awakened by the dustman. I put my trousers on, have a cup of tea, and I think about leaving the house. I feed the pigeons, I sometimes feed the sparrows too. It gives me a sense of enormous well-being. And then I'm happy for the rest of the day, safe in the knowledge there will always be a bit of my heart devoted to it. All the people. So many people, and they all go hand in hand through their punk life. It's got nothing to do with your four-sprung dirge technique, you know. And it's not about you joggers who go round, 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 round. All the people, so many people, and they all go hand in hand through their punk life.
This is a phoning show. Apologies for anything that gets out that's maybe a little risque. But as I said before, we will not be putting people in order of preference. We love everybody here. No, we will not. I can't even say the word myself. There will be nothing like that. Thank you very much indeed.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. If this doesn't wake you up, we can't help you.
Am I alone in your heart? Have I a hope with your heart? She's such a teaser, she's such a star. Give me a reason or give me a chance. Am I alone in your heart? Am I alone? It tears me apart. Am I alone? Doing all I can do just to be close to you. Every time that we meet, I skip a heartbeat. Always up for a laugh, she's a pain in the ass. Every time that we meet, I skip a heartbeat. Give me an evening or give me a night. I'll show you the time of your life. I'll walk you home safe from the dark. I'll give you my jacket, I'll give you my heart. But she won't come dancing tonight. She's having the time of her life. You're doing all I can do just to be close to you. Every time that we meet, I skip a heartbeat. Always up for a laugh, she's a pain in the ass. Every time that we meet, I skip a heartbeat. I do love, she does heartbreak. I did love till she broke my heart. I do love, she does heartbreak. I did love till she broke my heart. I do love, she does heartbreak. I did love till she broke my heart. I did love, she does heartbreak. I did love till she broke my heart. Doing all I can do just to be close to you. Every time that we meet, I skip a heartbeat. Always up for a laugh, she's a pain in the ass. Every time that we meet, I skip a heartbeat. I skip a heartbeat for you. Doing all I can do just to be close to you. Every time that we meet, I skip a heartbeat. Always up for a laugh, she's a pain in the ass. Every time that we meet, I skip a heartbeat. I skip a heartbeat for you.
01865 575 106 is the telephone number. Boy, oh boy, we have a lot of cabs sailing at the moment. I got a mini cab yesterday for the first time in years. You don't have to pay with cash, guys. We were driving around for 20 minutes trying to find a cash machine. I said, well, it's a shame you don't take cards. He went, yeah, of course we do. Except they did it on my phone. I got sent a link to go and pay by the phone. That feels... I suppose it cuts out the embarrassment of do I tip or do I not tip? Well, I can't tip me, right? Paid on the phone, £25. Wowzers. This is the platinum tier. We've got another 14 and a half minutes. It's 7:45. There's a time to. There's a time to. I'm trying to be more professional today, Will. Trying to be professional and doing time checks for people because that's apparently what people... Time checks and travel. Is anybody, no disrespect to our wonderful travel man who's called, I don't know, Derek. Let's call him Derek. I don't know. But does anyone actually... I've always thought this, Will, right? I've done, you know... my favourite slot to do radio is 10 till 1 at night. Late night phone-in is the best, and my dream is, as I hurtle towards, in 3 weeks today, I'll be sitting... I won't be here 3 weeks today. Barry from Watford is going to be hosting the show.
Yeah.
So I would suggest listening to Zoe Ball. And I will be sitting... I'll be sitting an exam. Well, and if I pass this exam, I will be a trained counsellor. And I will be able to take clients and help them, you know, find some kind of peace or something. But hang on. Hello, caller.
Hi, this is Pete Brodge from Wellingborough again.
Pete, what is the platinum password?
I've just faded this down as you were bringing that introduction to me. I'm listening online.
Okay, well, that's... Okay, let's try the question, though. What is the platinum password?
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Do you know? No, it's not. Although I do know someone, a guy called Justin Dealey, who's one of the greatest broadcasters. That was the password for his phone. It's a new feature. Don't worry. Today's platinum password for those listeners between 7 and 8. It's locked in. Pete, how can I help you this morning?
But you're obviously a Monkees fan.
I am very much a Monkees fan. I've met Well, I didn't meet Davey. I've met 3 of them. I've worked with some of them. Yes, I'm a Monkees fan.
Right. My obstacle to getting into the Monkees was the fact that in the 80s, when they're showing their comedy show on children's BBC, it just, I mean, what happened? I don't suppose you know, but, and it's not really the fault of the Monkees, but it looked like it was being processed in the bath. The prints are dirty.
Quality of the shows when they were rebroadcast, they cut bits out. This is a great phone-in for everybody. What's your favourite TV show that was ruined by being washed out? Forget the TV show. It's for kids. Go and listen. Go and get Monkees' greatest hits. Go and listen to that. They're amazing.
Put them on.
Not allowed to, mate. Not allowed to. Not allowed to play good music. I'm joking. We're not allowed to play anything before 1990.
That's fair enough, then.
There we go. Anything else, Pete?
You're not turning it to gold.
Anything else?
That's it, really.
Thank you very much indeed. Oh, that ended rather dramatically. What was I talking about before, Pete? Yes, so I'm sitting in an exam, right? At the age of 49, I will be sat in a room sitting an exam. And after that exam, I could be a trained counsellor. However, there was a reason I started talking about that. No, I can't remember. Get used to it, guys. This is my ADHD brain. We go down many cul-de-sacs, and some of them we have to turn back from rather quickly. 01865 575 106. If you're listening now, you are a Platinum Club member. That means today, between 7 and 8, the password is locked out. The password will change every morning. We won't tell the gold and silver members exactly what's going on, okay? Let's just take one more call. Hello, caller.
Hi, Ian. This is Rob from far western Oxfordshire.
Hello, Rob.
Hello. On the subject of the Monkees, if you had to swap a member of the Monkees and McBusted, who would it be?
Davy Jones. I like was the short blonde guy from Busted in McBusted?
I've got no idea.
Okay, I would swap Davy Jones for the short blonde guy from McBusted. Does that help?
Tom Fletcher, do you mean?
Tom Fletcher, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Mr. Tom Fletcher would be the front man of the Monkees.
It does. Thank you very much.
There we go. I'm happy to help.
Iain Lee's Rude. Oh, sorry. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. 106 Jack FM.
Standing at the bus stop with my shopping in my hands when I'm overhearing elder ladies as the rumours start to fly. Hear them in the schoolyard, in the scrapyard, in the chip shop, in the phone box, in the pool hall, at the shoe stall. Every corner turn around. Starting with a schoolgirl who was running home to her mom and dad. Told them she was playing in the change room of the local football side. I said, tell us again. She told him again. Tell us the truth, he found it hard to believe, cause he thought I was Steve, even trained me, taught Uncle John was a father of 3. Only takes one tree to make 1,000 matches, only takes one match to burn 1,000 trees, 1,000 trees. See it in the classroom of a swimming pool with a matchstick man and man. At the scouts hall, at the football, where the wives we trust the pay, they all honor his name, did a lot for the game. Got his name knocked up above the sports ground gates, and they're ripping them down, stamping the ground. Picture girls dust in the barn, and only takes one tree to make 1,000 matches, only takes one match to burn 1,000 trees, 1,000 trees. About sports ground gates, now they're ripping them down, stamping the ground. Picture gather's dust in the barn, and only takes one tree to 1,000 matches. Only takes one match to burn 1,000 trees. 1,000 trees. 1,000 trees.
Platinum Club members, you remain Platinum Club members right up until 10 o'clock this morning. What is a Platinum Club member? If you listen between 7 and 8, when no one else is listening, tiny numbers, you can count them in double digits, you are a Platinum Club member. If you phone up at any point during the show today, the password for you is locked out. We're about to enter the golden tier, and they will have a different password. Don't tell them why you're phoning up and saying locked out. We don't want those scumbags, those skivers, those freeloaders to find out why. 01865 575 106. Joe's coming up next with the news.
Jack FM.
Got some breaking news, guys.
They've cancelled Brexit.
Okay. It's lovely. It's so much fun seeing all these millionaires and one gentleman who I believe is close to being a billionaire fighting it out. All corrupt, also, dodgy stuff during lockdown. Fighting out to be Prime Minister while people, some parents are unable to eat. They have a choice between eating or feeding their children. It's so much fun. And wait till that £320 comes out. That's going to make a difference. And pay people who work on the rail a decent wage. Good morning, Joe.
Hello.
Do you... now, this is... this will get the measure of you. As the show goes on, I'm still learning about you. It's only the end of week 2. I don't know much about you. I don't know much about... sorry, what was your... Yeah, Will, that was it. Don't know much about you guys. So these questions is just trying to get a picture as to whether we will get on or not.
Yeah.
Because we may not get on. It's all very friendly and jolly. But it's week 2. It's week 2. We may not get on. It could be a tense relationship. So... What was that snort for?
Sorry.
See, it's getting tense with it. What was that? Because I said the word relationship.
Yeah.
Someone's calling. Oh, God. Right. Joe, you do the talking.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hi, Joe. How are you doing, mate?
I'm good. Who's this?
It's Soto.
Oh, hello. It's you.
Hey. Where is that little young man?
He is listening. He just doesn't want to talk.
No, I don't mean that one. I mean Trev. The other little young man.
Trev's dead, baby. Trev's dead.
Oh, mate. Anyway, have a good day.
Oh, thank you.
That's it, really.
Yeah, we'll all have a good day now that you've said you'd rather have another man presenting the show. If you want to listen to Trev, and why would you not? He's excellent. He is on weekdays from 3. Thank you, Soto, for the vote of confidence. Do you believe in ghosts?
I do not. Does that mean we're not friends?
It's just another tick in the no column.
Oh, is it?
I have a yes column, the no column. So far, it's 2 in the yes, 5 in the no. Will, do you believe in ghosts?
No.
Okay, how about if I read out a story that gives conclusive evidence that there are ghosts?
It won't make a difference for me, but you go ahead.
Oh, okay.
I can be swayed.
A journalist who, when presented with evidence,
right,
factual evidence, is unable to change their mind.
Go on, try me.
It's okay to change your mind and admit that you were wrong.
Wrong, yeah, okay.
Tomb Dig, this is in one of Britain's best-selling newspapers. Tomb Dig could stir King Arthur's ghost. Historians digging around a tomb linked to King Arthur could disturb the medieval legend's spirit. Now, there is conclusive evidence.
No, that's not what that is. You're laughing, but you're facing away from me.
I'm crying at how I've just read you conclusive evidence that ghosts exist.
No, you haven't.
Well, I literally have. Do I need to? There's the spooky music to make it music. Here's the music.
That helps.
I hate people who say. Some people say muesli.
Oh, I hate that.
Jeez, muesli, an auction. We're having a muesli auction. We're not having a muesli auction.
I've never heard auction.
Oh, some people say. What do some people say? So what do some people say? Some people say another word. It's irrelevant. I just hate those people. Historians digging around a tomb linked to King Arthur could disturb the medieval legend spirit. They wouldn't put that if ghosts didn't exist.
The music hasn't helped when you win this over, win the argument.
Well, hang on a second. Soto, don't call again for a week. Soto? Good, well, he's taken that. So, even with this evidence, you're not having any of it?
No.
It's another tick in the no box.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening, the episodic breakfast show. It's a serial, you see. 106 Jack FM.
I want to talk to you. The last time we talked, Mr. Smith, you reduced me to tears. I promise you it won't happen again.
Do I attract you? Do I repulse you with my queasy smile? Am I too dirty? Am I too flirty? Do I like what you like? I could be wholesome, I could be loathsome, guess I'm a little bit shy. Why don't you like me? Why don't you like me without making me try? I try to be like Grace Kelly, but all her looks were too sad. So I tried a little Freddie. I've got an entity mind. Tried a little Freddie. I've got an entity mind. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be anything you like. Gotta be green, gotta be mean, gotta be everything more. Why don't you like me? Why don't you like me? So walk out the door. Say what you want to satisfy yourself.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Wake up and smell the cup of tea or something. 106 Jack FM.
Morning, dear listener. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. We're in the second hour of the show. We've got a brand new feature. If you listen between 8 and 9, you're a member of the Gold Club. The Gold Club. Very, very simple. We've got 8 and 9, the Gold Club. But here's the thing. If people tune in between 9 and 10... they're freeloaders. They are the kind of people that go to the rubbish dump, the recycling centre, and take furniture. So the Silver Club, we're not that bothered about. And we don't mention there's a golden tier. Listen between 8 and 9. You are a member of the golden tier. You have a password. If you phone up at any point during the show today, come on and say, Iain, Lovely Eggs. They were a band, the Lovely Eggs. I need to listen to them this afternoon. You come on, you say Lovely Eggs. That shows to me that you are a member of the Gold Club, and we never explain it after 9 o'clock. Okay, guys? 01865 575 106. A roundup of what we've been talking about. Have you ever been locked out of anywhere? Have you run out of or become dangerously close to running out of petrol? And when have your kids ever thought you were cool, if they ever have? Alistair!
Morning, all.
There we go.
All.
That's the. Which may I ask? What's your password?
Lovely eggs.
Lovely eggs indeed. Alistair is a member of the gold tier. He tunes in after 8 o'clock. Alistair, how may I be of assistance to thee today?
Right. I got locked out of my house as well, Ian, quite a long time ago.
Go on.
So you'll be able to tell when I tell you how I got in. I went to the shop, local shop up the road. Oh no, I haven't got my keys. I can't get it back in.
Yeah.
But I had my wallet. And you know, in those days, in like the 90s or whatever,
yes,
when you saw a TV movie, or they always used to use a credit
they
card.
Used
didn't they?
A credit
to
card.
Slide.
Yeah.
To slide and then pull. And that worked. I couldn't believe it.
There is a way of doing it. And if you ever get a locksmith out to open your front door for you, well, they do a little switch and bait. And they tell you, say, could you just go and have a look down there, see if my van is still parked? And while they do it, they have a little secret technique to open the door, right? And I looked over my shoulder and I saw them do it. And they have a slightly more flexible than a credit card, but they have a bit of plastic which you can slide in between the lock and the door, and it pops the door open.
Yeah, absolutely. And mighty relieved. I needed the loo.
Okay, but there we go. It always seems to end up in lavatories on this show. Next week is going to be a lavatory-free show. Hey, Will, do you want to play Pradeep?
Yeah.
Okay. Very, very simple. All of the long-time fans at home are now standing up, dancing around in celebration as we aim to play Pradeep. Very, very simple game, okay? It's who can say the word Pradeep for the longest time.
You got to hold on to the D.
You hold on to the E, so it's Pradeep. You hold on to that, okay? You up for it?
Yeah.
Here we go. So, I will count us in using fingers as breath. So here we go. Get ready. Pradeep. I beat you there. That's how that goes. That's how that game works. And I messed it up. I needed to swallow for the whole thing. So as that was going on, the Pradeep was going on, I was starting to drown. I was waterboarding myself. Wow. It's the most fun game. I have never, in 10 years of playing Pradeep, 15 years, I have never, ever been beaten at that game. I challenge you now, 01865 575 106. Don't forget, if you just tuned in, if you listen between 8 and 9, you are a member of the Golden Tier, and your password is Lovely Eggs. I get paid for this. Not a lot, if I'm completely honest, but they give me cash at the end of the show. I get an envelope stuffed full of fibres. Imagine.
So I said I'm on the road, so I need a car. And I know that I'm getting alive. And I say I got faith and a season. And I say it's what I'm going to. I get a need and I want it and please it. I got a face and I want it and feel it. The more I feel, the more that I need it. The more I need it, the less I believe it.
I'm open-minded when it comes to the supernatural. When it comes to things that we don't understand, right? I'm open-minded. Unlike, I'm not going to mention any names, but unlike two of my colleagues here, right? Unlike those guys who just, that door is closed and it ain't going to be open. Let me read this full story, right? And this should convince the strongest naysayer that ghosts actually exist. I wish I had a little button to put some echo on my voice, because that would really, really hammer this home. Historians digging around at a tomb linked to King Arthur could disturb the medieval legend spirit. Experts are exploring Arthur's stone in a bid to shed new light on the mysteries surrounding the leader. Arthur, who defended Britain against... Why don't we get his age? Arthur, who defended Britain against Saxon invaders in the 5th and 6th centuries, is said to have slain a giant on the tomb, splitting the stone on top. Now, here's where we get to the evidence. Here's where we get to the actual evidence that this is real. Paranormal expert Mickey York believes workers may stir up restless spirits. Even King Arthur himself and the giant he put to the sword. So by doing this, ghosts could be released, King Arthur's ghost could be released, the blooming giant's ghost could be released. Mickey said, King Arthur returning to his tomb is a possibility, and one that I'm sure the workers on site will be able to tell in the coming months. With any digging work or disruption to a burial site, you will always get spiritual activity if the site has a history of worship or religious significance. Let me just read that sentence again.
Okay.
This is from paranormal expert Mickey York. With any digging work or disruption to a burial site, you will always get spiritual activity. I burped then. Wowzers. It's happening. The possibility of bones being found and then moved could stir up some spiritual activity. I wish they'd stop saying spirits. The spirits of buried remains are quite often known to revisit the site of where they are buried, and the paranormal or spiritual activity is always heightened. They want to know what is going on. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Conclusive evidence, if we needed it, that ghosts are real. 01865 575 106. If you've just tuned in between 8 and 9, you're a member of the Gold Club. You have a password. If you phone up at any point during the show, the password for the Gold Club is lovely eggs. And we certainly do not have a top secret club between 7 and 8 that we're not telling you about. That doesn't exist. No way, Jose. But we do have a club between 9 and 10 for the freeloaders, the scum who tune in right at the end. They're the Silver Club, and we loathe them and we despise them. Phone in with your ghost stories, please. Phone in if anything spooky has ever happened. If maybe you've had the willies put up you by a spirit, then give us a call. 01865 575 106. Also, have your kids ever thought that you were cool? And have you ever been locked out? Don't know why I'm doing that in the spooky voice. That's not... That bit's not spooky. I got locked out this morning. I left the house a little late. I was going to come on my little scooter, my 125 scooter. Boy, I regret that. It was not warm enough. It was like that scene in Dumb and Dumber. The icicles forming on my nose. But I got locked out. I shut the door and went, oh my God, I left my keys on the kitchen table. I managed to break in using extendable garden clippers and a cat flap. I will not go into any more detail, as I do not want anybody breaking into my house. But your stories are being locked out. Your stories are being cold. Your stories are, I'll tell you about this later on, of other road users giving secret signals to you. 01865 575 106. This is Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM.
If you're a regular train passenger, there are a few more dates you'll need to make plans for.
Well, this is exciting.
Hello. That's all very strange. Okay, we'll start again then.
Ridiculously. Me likey. Hang on a second. We need to get an expert. Do you likey?
Me likey.
Okay, that's good. That was it. Now, you, dear listener, won't know what happened because we were still going out on the radio, but in the studios went dead.
Yeah.
Just completely silent. That's why you heard the news bed running for a little bit and there was no words, and you may have heard me open. The studios went dead. Explain that, Joe.
I can't explain it.
No,
we all
you
just
can't.
looked at each other, puzzled.
Yeah. What were we talking about at the top of the hour?
What do you mean?
What were we talking about at 8 o'clock?
Oh, what, the ghost story? That's not real.
Oh, hang on a minute. Right?
You said you had evidence.
Yes,
you
I
did not give me any evidence.
I gave you... Don't make me read it again, right?
No, don't read it again. You just gave someone's opinion in the paper.
No, I didn't. Paranormal expert Mickey York says, with any digging work or disruption to a burial site, you will always get spiritual activity. We talked about the ghosts. You didn't believe it. We went off air.
And that's only if you...
Right, we went off air.
Right.
And you cannot explain that with your logic and your facts.
It was the angry ghosts.
Correct. Well done. At last.
No,
I have Googled where we are, where Jack FM is, right?
Yeah.
You know this was an ancient Native American burial site before this building was built.
We're on
an... I'm not. I Googled it. Can someone put that on Wikipedia, please?
Before I look.
So okay. How do you feel about the moon these days?
It's beautiful.
Okay. Do you believe the I only said the womb, which the womb can have an impact on all of us from which we came. But do you believe the moon can impact us?
Yes.
Okay. Right. And yet you don't believe in ghosts.
Well, the moon has like an energy, doesn't it?
Oh, well, hang on a minute.
Hang on, whoa.
Well, it must do.
Will, I'll let you take this one,
hang
please.
on. How can you can't say something like the moon has energy?
I can see the moon. I can't see ghosts.
But you can't see the energy from the moon, whatever that is.
No, but I know there must be some because it's holding its place, isn't it?
I can't see radio waves, yet somehow when I turn it on in my car, I get to hear Zoe Ball.
No, I don't believe in those either.
She's got an energy, though.
The thing about the moon is I love it, right? Because I've done late night phone-in shows for like the last 6 years. And when it's a full moon, I swear to God, the callers go really weird. You get really weird calls. So the moon is John Turode, celebrity MasterChef judge John Turode. This is stupid. Reckons he could be a werewolf. That doesn't make any sense. The Aussie-born cook, we don't know his age, confessed he feels different during a full moon, just like the mythical beasts. He says, the craziness that goes on, I've been recognised as... Stop saying the word werewolf, because that demeans from the story. But there are powers... There are powers, Joe, that are greater than any of us.
Do you believe everything that you read in the papers? Just wondered.
Yes.
Right, okay.
Otherwise they wouldn't be allowed to print it.
Sure.
Wouldn't be allowed to print it. If that thing about ghosts wasn't true, then King Arthur could sue them. Thank you very much indeed.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening
this is my
is
job.
one of your 5 a day. It's also the other 4 of your 5 a day. 106 Jack FM.
Well, I said you got for nothing. Come out to the back, I said, Jamie, let's go for something. Guess I better tell you now. Guess I better realize. Singing for your questions, but you stolen all my answers. Too much entertainment, drunk my nights
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. It's what's known in the trade as a breakfast show, but we traded it for these magic beans.
Hit the beat and take it to the verse now.
We nearly went off air again. Not through anything technical. Through incompetence. Here's what I need to do this weekend. Here's something I'll be doing this weekend is... I'll be getting new music to play in the background. We call it beds, but there's no reason you should know that because of the dozen I've got. I'm already getting slightly bored. So I'm going to be adding. I'll be sending new beds over. Don't you worry. I've got a whole box full of them. 01865 575 106. If you tune in between 8 and 9, you're a member of the Gold Club. If you phone up, you have to use the password Lovely Eggs. That way we'll know you're better than the scumbags who listen between 9 and 10, who'll be the silver tier. There is no tier, I promise you. There is no tier between 7 and 8, and I'm not just saying that. So there's this thing, right? So I've got this scooter. It's a 125. It's 25 years old. It cost me a few £100. I love it, right? And I love it because no one's going to steal it. You feel alive when you're riding it. I don't really do it for long. I do it for pootling. I pootle down to the shops. I rode it in today. It's the longest journey I've done in quite a long time. And it was blooming freezing. And I've passed my exam. You know, I passed my motorbike test, the scooter test about 2 or 3 years. It was before lockdown. Maybe 4 years ago, right? And, hang on, someone's just calling in. We always like to make the callers the priority. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, just locked out.
Oh, yeah, well, first of all, though, what's the password?
Locked out.
Excuse me. I do apologise. How rude of me. Yes, we'll say no more about that. Yes, caller.
Just making you aware of some ages that you were unaware of. So Johnson Road is 56 and King Arthur is 1,518.
They didn't put those in the stories.
I know, right?
They always put the ages of everybody in the stories. Thank you. Can I ask, how do you know John Turrod's age? Are you a member of the JT fan club?
No, unfortunately, I use Google.
Thank you very much indeed. 01865 575 106 is the phone number if you want to. I love our callers. Hang on, let me rephrase that. I love most of our... Hang on a second, let me have another thing. I quite like some of our callers. There we go. That's how we do it. You know, you can phone in about anything, right, guys? You can phone in literally about anything. And I think you're starting to get that. So I passed my 125 scooter driving test about 5 years ago, right? And as I was doing it, every time people see me with the scooter, or I pass the test, or I tell someone, people say, oh, yeah, you'll want to get a motorbike soon. You'll want to get a proper bike soon. And I reply, no, I don't. I don't want to go any faster. I do not want to go fast. I do not want to look cool. I just want to pootle at 43 miles an hour. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. But here's the thing, right? When I was a learner, you drive around, ride around, and no one took any notice of you, right? But now I don't have the L plates anymore. Motorcyclists, real motorbike men and women. Watch this, Will. They do this. If there's a motorbike man coming towards me, they go...
Yeah, and
they nod.
Yeah, it's the nod.
They nod. I have never, ever known anything like it. The first time they did it, I thought, what's wrong with my bike? I pulled over to see see what was wrong, see if I had a flat tyre or something. No. The motorbike men, the real motorbike men, include me as part of their gang. And here's the thing. I can't nod while I'm riding the bike because I'm concentrating so much. If I nod, I'm coming over the handlebars. That's what's happening. I can't do the nod back. I certainly can't wave. How the hell do they do that? So I'd like to know. I put these topics out. No one calls in about them, but it makes it sound like I'm doing some work at least. I'm not. I'm having the time of my life here, guys. Your communications, oh God, with other drivers. I had my boys in the car when my youngest was 9 years old, and there was some shenanigans at a roundabout. I was in the wrong lane, but I indicated, I apologised, did all of that stuff. And then zooming up behind me and then swerving around me at great speed for no reason whatsoever was a small white van, right? Oh. And he made a gesture to me. And my 9-year-old said, God, that guy was so angry. He raised his fist and did the shaking of the fist as though he was going to punch. I'll get you, pesky kids. That's what my 9-year-old said. That wasn't the hand gesture the driver made. He made the coffee gesture. He was doing the coffee gesture. Yeah. Thank God my pure, innocent little boy did not know what it was. And I certainly did not explain it to him. Your communication, please, with other vehicles. It can be hand gestures. It can be verbal. What's your language? Maybe you've got a CB radio in your car and you talk to drivers that way. 01865 575 106. You drive, Will?
Yes, I do.
Did you pass on your first time?
I did.
There we go, you see. The best drivers.
Flying colours.
You've got points on your licence?
Yes.
Wow, as a young man.
Yeah.
How many you got? 3, 6, 9, 12. I'm at one point in my life, I was a terrible, terrible driver. I went up to 12 points.
Wow.
Well, wow. I had to go to court and...
Did you have to do any of those speed awareness courses?
I've done 2 speed awareness courses. I'm a much better driver now. Me used to be angry young man, to quote John Lennon, and now I'm much calmer. I'm a much, much better driver. But yes, I've done 2 speed awareness courses. I've had 12 points.
Not very fun, are they?
They're dull. They are 50. If you see a sign saying 50, it's the limit, not a target. Yeah. All right, dude, we get it. We get what you're up to. They are the most patronising.
At both of mine, I had very disgruntled lorry drivers.
What, there?
Yeah.
It was part of the thing.
Part of the course.
Oh, there's always someone
and they were just shouting out everything.
Yeah.
It was absolutely hilarious.
It's 4 hours. I just sit there and think, well, it's better than 3 points on my licence. I've outgrown the speed awareness. They do not offer them to me anymore. Rightfully so. Learn your lesson. Drive sensibly. Please drive. If you're driving through Oxfordshire today, please, for the love of God, drive safely. Drive safely and dry safely as well. You don't want to catch anything on that towel. 01865 575 106. This is Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. Plenty of waffle, but very little syrup.
I thought love was only true in fairy tales. Meant for someone else, but not for me. Love was out to get me. That's the way it seems. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. I thought love was more or less a giving thing. But the more I gave, the less I got. So yes, what's the use in trying? All you get is pain. When I wanted sunshine, I got rain. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. What's the use in trying? All you get is pain. When I wanted sunshine, I got rain. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace.
Well, as the world's biggest Monkees fan, and I have sang this song on a terrible game show on Channel 5. It's on YouTube. Go and have a look. I do think they kind of murdered this one. I got to be honest. I like you, Vic, but I do think you kind of murdered it. This is Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. We've got another hour. We're about to go into the silver tier. It's the freeloaders and it's the scumbags. 01865 575 106.
Traffic.
Yes, Amazon may become one of the 10 highest employers in the country, but also one of the 10 lowest corporate taxpayers in the country. Yesterday, Joe, you mentioned this, was it the Biscuit Club? What was the thing? Not the Biscuit Club, oh, God!
The Biscuit
it was not the Biscuit Club.
The Tortilla Challenge?
Yes, exactly, that was it. Thanks, I knew it was involved food, and the second word began with a C. So that was actually pretty close for me. Pretty close. The Tortilla Challenge, where you stand with a mouthful of water, and someone slaps you with a tortilla.
Yeah.
I don't get where the fun is in that. However, so you two are going to do it. You and Will are going to do it.
I don't know. I don't know if we'd agreed to that.
I'm up for it.
He agreed to it on your behalf.
A lot of pent-up anger.
I would suggest...
I think HR might have something to say about us smacking each other with food.
It's for the radio.
It's for fun.
Yeah.
It's for fun.
For content.
HR... What day are HR in?
Today.
Do we have an HR?
Yeah.
Because I would like to make a complaint about both of you. I think I'm being bullied in the workplace. Not making light of people. I had a friend yesterday who emailed me saying they were struggling a little bit mentally. I phoned them up. The first thing I said was, "Man up, snowflake!" It wasn't particularly effective. I would suggest Monday... Does anyone have any tortillas?
Not to hand.
Okay.
I do have some at home, yeah.
There we go. And we have water here in the building, and you've both got cheeks.
Yes.
So
And
this
we can
is
rock, paper, scissors.
We can rock.
That's
by the
part
way.
of it, yeah.
Oh, by
I've
the
not
way,
just made
you've
that
just reminded me, Will. If anybody wants to phone up and play rock paper scissors with me on the air, I have never been beaten. 01865 575 106. Thank you for reminding me. It's one of the most fun games you can play on the radio. Rock paper scissors. Oh. That doesn't follow the rule. I was learning last night about there's a rule in language, right? You know, we say like King Kong and Bing Bong and Ding Dang and Wing Wang. You know, we say it like that, right? And it's always kind of Wang Wing doesn't sound right. Kong King doesn't sound right. There is a rule. It normally goes if it's it's I-A-O is the order of the middle letters. So you would say live, laugh, love. I-A-O.
Yeah.
It's a rule. It's called an ablaut reduction or something. I can't remember it's something. It's a real thing.
We've never heard of it, so it wouldn't matter if you made it up.
No, this is a real thing. I went down a rabbit hole last night and really getting into this. And so the letters are I-A-O. So it's Wing Wang Wong.
Bing Bang Bong.
Exactly. Bing Bong Bang doesn't sound right, does it?
That really doesn't sound right.
It doesn't sound right at all. Right. Oh God, please, can I just ask a favour of both of you, right? When I'm talking, can we just follow that line of thought and stop going off on tangents, Will?
Yeah.
Okay? And Joe, can we just stop going off on tangents?
I mean, it was you, wasn't it?
He started rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, Will.
Right, back to the Biscuit Club.
Yes. So, by the way, if you've just you're
Stop.
doing it again.
You're doing it.
You're doing it. If you've just tuned in, between 9 and 10, we have a new feature. It's called the Silver Club, right? And that means that you are honoured. You are part of the Silver tier. There's no other tier. It's just for people that tune in between 9 and 10. And if you phone up today, you have to say the password for the Silver tier is what. Okay, it's what. So if you phone in, that's what you got to do. If you want to phone in for a game of rock, paper, scissors, I'm up for that. Focus. So you have tortilla.
I do.
We have water. You both have cheeks. I would suggest Monday. I would suggest.
What's your beef with it?
Well, I don't know. I just, I don't really want to get my hair and face wet, or your spit on me.
that last point. That last point I go with completely.
Yeah.
Can we get some sort of screen?
No. Otherwise it doesn't work. Joe, you brought this to our attention.
I did, yeah. Because I wanted you guys to do it.
Yeah, well, I'm not. I'm afraid I am old, and I can get a note from a doctor that my cheeks are very fragile.
Your hair might enjoy a wash from Will's mouth.
Well, I know I don't take that as an insult. If you were listening yesterday, I've stopped washing my hair. I've stopped putting money into the pockets of Mr. Head and Mr. Shoulders, and I'm absolutely loving it. So Monday we'll do it. I would suggest about 8:30 when we've got the most listeners. It nearly touches 100. We'll do it around about 8:30 after your news bulletin.
Before or after?
We'll do it here. We'll film it, and this is the kind of stuff that goes viral. This is the kind of stuff that will really take off for us. So that's all agreed, right? Yeah, thanks very much indeed. Cheers.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Terms and conditions apply. Jack FM can't guarantee it'll be rude at all times or awakening.
Maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm blind, thinking I can see through this and see what's behind. Got no way to prove it, so maybe I'm lying. But I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Take a look in the mirror, what do you see? You see it clearer, or are you deceived in what you believe? 'Cause I'm only human after all, and you're only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Some people got the real problems. Some people out of love. Some people think I can solve them. ask my opinion, don't ask me to lie. Then beg for forgiveness for making you cry. For making you cry. 'Cause I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. Oh, some people got the real problem. Some people out of love. Some people think I can solve them. Lord heavens above. I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. I'm only human. I made mistakes. I'm only human. It's all it takes to put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. 'Cause I'm no prophet or Messiah. You should go looking somewhere higher. I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. I'm only human. I do what I can. I'm just a man. I do what I can. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put your blame on me.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Like a boiled egg, it's hard to beat.
Egg
Cracking
puns.
joke.
Egg puns.
106 Jack FM.
Egg puns. I'm gonna spend a whole Sunday afternoon getting some new beds. 01 865 575 106. Let's play rock paper scissors on the radio. It's never been done before. Oh no, hang on, I've done it loads of times, but it's never been done on Jack before. Let's play rock paper scissors, and let's see how. Let's see. Who invented that? That's a strange game.
I was just thinking the exact same.
Finger games. There's a game that I play with my eldest, and I can never beat him, called Chopsticks, where you have a finger on each hand, then you'll hit someone's hand, and you kind of claim their fingers, and it's the first one to get rid of both fists. I don't know if anyone's played that. We'll go for it. Hello, caller.
Morning, Iain.
What's the password?
Oh, man, it was a lovely eggs.
There we go. Thank you very much indeed. Are you up for a game of rock, paper, scissors?
Yes, please.
Okie dokie. So we go 1, 2, 3, go, okay?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go.
Paper.
You got paper? Oh, mate, I got scissors. Okay. But we'll do it best of 3. 1, 2, 3, go.
Paper.
I got scissors again. All right, last one. 1, 2, 3, go.
Paper.
I knew you were going to do that. Gone for the scissors. I'm sorry, my friend. 01865 575 106. Never been beaten at that. Never been beaten. You know you can call in about anything. If you've just tuned in between 9 and 10, it's the Silver Club. And you have a password. We only give a password to the people that tune in between 9 and 10 because you guys are the most special of all the guys. And your password is what? Call up and say your password, and we know you're a member of the Silver Club, for whom we have the utmost. I think it's utmost, which is a weird word. Utmost.
I think it's utmost, isn't it? The utmost respect.
It's the utmost.
Google
it.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Google it. I think it's the utmost. Is it the utmost? Joe's. It is ut with a T. With a T. Yeah, we go.
No,
utmost.
No, it's not.
It is. Listen, you've had two people who are significantly older than you, Will, both tell you what it is. Respect us. Respect me. Respect me.
Right.
I know it doesn't look right. A lot of things.
You're right. Yeah.
There we go, doesn't it?
Is utmost a word?
No.
Because they might both be right.
I don't think so. By the way, for those who've just tuned in.
Good morning, lovely jubbly.
It's great to have you on board. Rock, paper, scissors, 01865 575 106. Good morning, lovely jubbly.
What?
Welcome to the show, the Silver Club. We love you more than any other listener. Would you like to play rock, paper, scissors?
That's why I've called, yes. But did you know it's actually called Rochambeau? It's actually a proper name for it.
Well,
a little fact for you, though.
What language is Rochambeau from?
I don't know, Japanese maybe.
It might be any language. Okay, and what does that mean? Does that mean rock paper scissors?
It's just like the name for rock paper scissors. If you wanted to be technical about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Rock paper scissors works as well.
Okay. Well, thank you. But we'll go for the Rochambeau until I forget it, which will be in about 20 minutes' time. Are you ready for a game?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. What have you got?
Rock.
Oh, mate, I got paper.
I was going to say that.
Yeah, well, all right, best of 3. But best of 5. So we go. 1, 2, 3, go. What you got?
Paper.
Mate, I got paper as well. That's a draw. Okay, that's interesting.
I thought you were going to say. I thought I was going to trick you there.
No. Right here. 3, 2, 1, go.
Scissors.
Sorry?
Scissors.
all right. It's unfortunate I got rock. Okay, so it's 2-0 to me. Here we go. This could be the last game. 1, 2, 3, go.
Scissors again.
Oh, mate, I went rock again. I'm so sorry. You know, I could do what we're supposed to do in this and cheat and go. Oh no, well done. You won. Yeah, no, well, no. I never did that with my kids. I wasn't competitive dad. Where, we play cricket and I'd score 100 and they scored 2. But I never did that thing of letting them win.
Really?
If I won, I won. If they won, they won. That's what it's all about. Cancel culture with political correctness and health and safety gone mad. School competitions, you don't have winners. Everyone's a winner. No, they're not. The losers are losers, and they should be told that, and they should be shamed, because that's how we develop drug and alcohol addictions and low self-esteem. That's how we do it, by shaming children. And I would love to bring that back. My mum, yesterday we talked about a cat falling down the stairs. When I was 5, I threw my cat Toby down the stairs.
Did you?
I bit his paw and I threw him down the stairs. And my mum said, "Why did you do it?" And I said, "Well, he put his paw in my mouth." I was 5. Toby was fine. Toby lived for another 6 years before we moved to near a main road.
It's a tete-a-tete situation.
Very much indeed, yes. And do you know the punishment that my mother invoked on me? Because I bit the cat's paw. She rolled up my sleeve. She got my forearm and she bit it.
Oh, wow.
That's what the 70s were like, everybody. Everyone thinks, the 70s, it was David Bowie, it was glam rock, it was bisexuality. No, it was being bitten by your mother because you'd bitten a cat. That's exactly how my 70s looked, guys.
I dipped my cat in a pool once.
Okay.
Scratched me. Right down my side.
There you go, you see.
I learned my lesson.
Cats are little sods. I got 5 of them. And boy, oh boy, they're all getting on my nerves. Apart from Mucky, apart from the girl that's completely black. Mucky is my favourite. I can say this because the others won't hear it. What was I going to say? So bit the cat. Oh, in fact, I'm going to go and see my mum. My mum lives in a care home. She has done for a long time. She's very poorly, very ill with MS. But I'm going to go there. And do you know what? I'm going to bite her arm. I'm going to bite a 71 and 3/4-year-old lady's arm. And she won't remember. Her memory's not quite as good as it used to be. She won't remember I'm playing the long game. 44 years later. When she bit my arm at the age of 5, I thought, right, 44 years later, I'm going to get revenge on this woman. I'm going to bite her arm when she's too old. She's too old to offer any resistance. So I shall be going to the care home today. All right, Mum. Nice to see you. Do you want me to read to you? I've got Danny Baker's book. Do you want me to read that to you? All right. Before we do that, Mum, just roll up your sleeve. Ah! You did that to me when I was 5, woman. You're playing the long game. That's the way to do it. The long game, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, it's a big, big city and it's always the same. Can never be too pretty. Tell me your name, is it out of line? If I was to be bold and say, would you be mine? The
Because I may be a beggar and you may be the queen. I know I may be on a downer, I'm still ready to dream. Though it's 3 o'clock, the time is just the time it takes for you to talk. So if you're lonely, why don't you say you're not lonely? Oh, you're a silly girl, I know, I heard it's so. It's just like you to come and go. You're so sweet, so dry, oh my, you caught my eye. A girl like you's just irresistible. Well, it's a big, big city and the lights are all out, but it's as much as I can do, you know, to figure you out. And I must confess, my heart's all broken pieces and my head's a mess. And it's 4 in the morning and I'm walking along beside the ghost of every drinker here who's ever done wrong. And it's you, whoa, that's got me going crazy for the things you do. And so if you're crazy, I don't care, you amaze me. But you're a stupid girl, oh me, oh my. You talk, I die, you smile, you laugh, I cry. And only a girl like you could be lonely. And it's a crying shame if you would think the same. A boy like me's just irresistible.
I did an excellent phone-in topic a couple of days ago that no one went for, and that was famous people from Oxfordshire, and it could have been like mums and aunts and stuff like that. Joe, do you have a list of 5 famous people from Oxfordshire, please?
Well, the Beckhams are here.
Is it?
Is it? What?
That's what you say. Go on, say it again.
The Beckhams are here.
Is it?
Do you mean in it?
No, you can say is it as well.
I don't know about
right.
that.
Is
okay.
it?
So the Beckhams, yeah.
Is it?
Jerry Halliwell, apparently.
Is it?
Yeah. I think Rowan Atkinson actually lives nearby.
Is it?
Clarkson, obviously.
Oh, jeez. I wonder if I punch my producer, if I'll.
Well, let's not get into
Do you
that.
know who is local?
Come on.
Susie Dent.
Oh,
I like Susie Dent.
I like Susie Dent. I like Susie Dent a lot. She, to me, is the queen of Oxfordshire, and hey, she might be listening.
Maybe.
It sounded like you were going to say, and then you kind of pulled it back a little bit.
No, she could be listening.
Do we know how many people are listening here? I keep asking Steve, what are the listening figures? I shall tell you later on. I'm guessing we're operating. It could just be you two and Soto. Soto. Maybe that. Thank you very much, Joe.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is here. All other breakfast shows are toast. 106 Jack FM.
Watching through our fingers, watching through our fingers. Shuts my eyes and count to 10. It goes in one ear out the other, one ear out the other. Burning bright right till the end.
missing from the photographs. Watching through our fingers, watching through our fingers. In my thoughts you're far away, and you are whistling a melody, crystallizing clear as day. Oh, I can picture you so easily, What's gonna be left of the world if you're not in it? What's gonna be left of the world? Oh, every minute and every hour, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you more. Every stumble and each misfire, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you more. Watching through my fingers, watching through my fingers. Caught off guard by your favorite song. I've been dancing at the funeral, sleeping in the clothes you love. It's such a shame we have to see them, but what's gonna be left of the world if you're not in it? What's gonna be left of the world? Oh, every minute and every hour, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you more. Every stumble and each misfire, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you more.
Can we be a party animal? I have to learn to live in the jungle. Now stop worrying and go and get dressed.
You might have to excuse me, I've lost control of all of my senses. You might have to excuse me, I've lost control of all of my world. So get drunk, call me a fool, put me in my place, put me in my place, pick me up off the floor, put me in my place, put me in my place. Every minute and every hour, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you more. Every stumble and each misfire, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you more. Watching through my fingers, watching through my fingers, 'cause every minute and every hour, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you more.
That was close. There's me DMing people on Twitter with clips of Danny Baker talking about John Gaunt, and suddenly we're on the air. I hated school. I wasn't. Let's slow it down a little bit. We're in the silver tier. If you listen between 9 and 10, you are silver club members. It's the only club we got. Okay, it's the only club we got. I absolutely promise you. If you phone up, the password is what. Okay, the password is what. We'll be doing this every week. I didn't like school. Do you know what? I was not a very nice person at school. I'm doing my step 9, which means I have to go around, make amends. I've got to make amends to everyone. I'm in recovery, right? And part of the 12-step program is step 8, you make a list of people we have harmed. Step 9, we became willing to make amends to those people, except when to do so would injure them or others. So I'm going around making amends to people. It's a long list. And I've met up with some people from school, and they told me I wasn't very nice at school, and that's hard to hear, but that was me used to be angry young man is the reason. But I never liked school. School was like about 3 weeks for you, Will. You may have even left it last September. I don't know. A fan of school?
Not massively. No, I mean, I like it. It was all right. There was nothing.
Favourite teacher?
Mrs. Ware, my English teacher.
Mrs.
Ware.
I don't know.
Yeah, very good.
Thank you. I'm assuming at school. Why was she your favourite?
She was just nice. Like, it was just very, but she was a good teacher as well, because I think it's easy for people's favourite teachers to be the one who's just doesn't make you do any work.
Yeah.
But she actually taught things very well as well. But interacted. I don't know, she was lovely.
I kind of had two, Mrs. Routledge, Mrs. Ambrose. I'll go with Mrs. Ambrose because she was the only person, when I was at school, I wanted to be an actor, right?
Yeah.
And I was told, no, you can't be an actor. That's a stupid thing. Why don't you go and work in the Mars factory? Because it was Slough. Why don't you go and work in the Mars factory or be a primary school teacher? I was like, oh, okay, if that's what you think. Mrs. Ambrose was the only one who said, yeah, you can be an actor. Why don't you come round to my house and we can work on some stuff together. What a human being. What a one, Mrs. Ambrose. If you're still with us, may the gods bless you. But apart from that, it was cack. Here we go. When it comes to looking back to our school days, it seems Brits get very nostalgic. Bunsen burners, sports days, assemblies, and dinner ladies. A friend of mine, Catherine, I think it was one of your girls, was it your youngest, if she's listening, was talking about a male dinner lady and said, it's the dinner lady man. The dinner lady man. Bunsen burners, sports days, assemblies, and dinner lady men are among the things we miss the most, according to a study. What do I miss from school? Why would you miss Bunsen burners? What do I miss from school? I do say to my kids, you can be. They've never really been naughty at school. I say to them, you can be a little bit naughtier than you're being. You live a little, push the boundaries. When I say to my boys, right, bed at 10:30, they would come to bed at 10:30, and I took them to one side. I said, when I say 10:30, you're a kid, right? You can push it. You can easily get another 20-30 minutes out of it. You can do 11, yeah. Just push it. I'm saying 10:30. You don't have to be so bang on the nose. Just push it a little bit. And I say that about school. Just push it a little bit. You're allowed to be a little bit naughty. I got suspended, but that's by the by. Former pupils also get dewy-eyed about new exercise books, discos, the feel of fresh stationery. I bet Joe gets excited by the feel of fresh 100%. Stationery. And milk at break times. You're too young to remember milk.
No, I know milk.
No, but milk in schools. I know you know milk. Oh, jeez. Come on, man. Milk.
Yeah, no, not really. That wasn't a big thing.
No, when I was a kid, at break time, you would get these tiny little bottles of milk. And it was the greatest honour that could be bestowed upon you was to be the milk monitor. And what that meant was you get the crate of milk and you would hand out the milk and a tiny little straw. We pierced the silver paper with the straw and we would drink it at break time, right? And it was these tiny little bottles and they were not refrigerated.
Oh, God.
So you would sometimes be sucking up butter, sour butter through a straw. It was bloody horrible. Awful. Margaret Thatcher got rid of it. They used to call her Thatcher the milk snatcher. And boy, oh boy, I'm so glad she did. A quarter pint for the tuck shop, while 1 in 10 remembered the feeling of importance when handed a clipboard on... Are these people that went to school in the 40s? Researchers found almost 6 in 10 yearned to turn the clock back so they could say thank you to an inspirational teacher. Jesus. 2/3 of those, flowers, books and a box of chocolates were the most popular end-of-year gifts for classroom staff. The research... Oh, OK, let's listen to this list again. Flowers, books and a box of chocolates were the most popular end-of-year gifts for classroom staff. This research by Cadbury's found. Here we go. We've been sucked in to promoting blooming chocolate. I'm just reading through it. I don't want to plug those saps anymore. Okay, here are the top 10 school memories from, according to this chocolate company that's not as good as they used to be. Number 10. Hang on, let's get this music is totally inappropriate for this. We're getting way too much of a relaxed vibe. Here we go. Let's get some. Here we go. Hang on, there we go. Here's the top 10 list of things we miss about schools. Number 10, dinner ladies. Number 9, new exercise books. In at 8, school discos. Number 6, your favourite teacher. Number 5, writing on your mate's shirt when you leave. You can still write on a mate's shirt. All of these things you can do. You can still write on a mate's shirt. It doesn't have to be your last day at school for that to be a thing. In fact, if you're at work, if you're going to work now, just get a Sharpie and write on someone's back. Number 4, lighting a Bunsen burner. Number 3 is getting new stationery. When number 9 was new exercise books.
Did Joe write this list?
What's this?
Joe must have written this list.
Number 2 is sports day. And
what is number 1?
Number 1, the top 10 memory of school is last day of term. So the top 10 memory of school is when school ended. The number one school memory is when it finished. Dear God. Oh, man. Well, my favourite memory of this show is 5 minutes to 10 when I stroll out into the sun like some overworked sap.
8 o'clock Monday night and I'm waiting to finally talk to a girl a little cooler than me. Her name is Nona, she's a rocker with a nose ring. She wears a two-way but I'm not quite sure what that means. And when she walks, all the wind blows and the angels sing. But she doesn't notice me, 'cause she's watching wrestling, creaming over tough guys, listening to rap metal, turntables in her eyes. It's like a bad movie, she's looking through me. If you were me, then you'd be screaming, someone shoot me, as I fell miserably, trying to get the girl all the bad guys want. 'Cause she's the girl all the bad guys want. She likes the Godsmack and I like Agent Orange. Her CD changes full of singers that are mad at their dad. She said she'd like to score some reefer and a 40. She'll never know that I'm the best that she'll never have. And when she walks, all the wind blows and the angels sing. She'll never notice me, 'cause she's watching wrestling, creaming over tough guys, listening to rap metal, turntables in her eyes. She likes them with a mustache, racetrack, season pass, driving in a Trans Am, does a mullet, make a mess. It's like a bad movie, she's looking through me. If you were me, then you'd be screaming, someone shoot me, as I fell miserably, trying to get the girl all the bad guys want. 'Cause she's the girl all the bad guys want. 'Cause she's the girl all the bad guys want. 'Cause she's the girl all the bad guys want. There she goes again with fishnets on and dreadlocks in her hair. She broke my heart, I wanna be sedated. All I wanted was to see her naked. Now I'm watching wrestling, trying to be a tough guy, listening to rap metal, turntables in my eyes. I can't grow a mustache and I ain't got no season pass. All I got's a moped. It's like a bad movie, she's looking through me. If you were me, then you'd be screaming, someone shoot me, as I fell miserably, trying to get the girl all the bad guys want. 'Cause she's the girl all the bad guys want. 'Cause she's the girl all the bad guys want. 'Cause she's the girl all the bad guys want. 'Cause she's the girl all the bad guys want. 'Cause she's the girl all the bad guys want. 'Cause she's the girl all the bad guys want.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Wake up and smell the cup of tea or something. 106 Jack FM.
Brother Bellas in the back, sweet singers in the front, cruising down the freeway in the hot, hot sun. Suddenly red blue lights flash us from behind. Loud voice booming, please step out onto the line. Ballet bridge words of comfort, Cena just hides her eyes. Policeman taps the shades, is that a Chevy 69? How bizarre. How bizarre, how bizarre. Destination unknown as we're pulling for some gas. Officially placed a poster, reveals a smile from the pack. Elephants and acrobats, lion, snakes, monkey. Bella speaks righteous, Sister Cena says funky. How bizarre. How bizarre, how bizarre.
Ooh, baby, it's making me crazy. It's making me crazy. Every time I look around. Every time I look around.
Every time I look around.
Every time I look around.
back around. TV news and cameras, there's choppers in the sky. Marines, police, reporters ask where, for and why. Billy yells, we're out of here. Seen us since right on. Making moves and starting grooves before they knew we were gone. Jumped into the Chevy, headed for big lights. Wanna know the rest? Hey, by the rights, how bizarre. How bizarre, how bizarre.
Ooh, baby, it's making me crazy. It's making me crazy. Every time I look around. Every time I look around.
Every time I look around.
Every time I look around. It's in my face. It's in my face. Ooh, baby, it's making me crazy. It's making me crazy. Every time I look around. Every time I look around.
Every time I look around.
Every time I look around. It's in my face.
Well, that's it, guys. That's the week. What a week. What a week. Still not up to full speed. If you're enjoying it, you wait. You wait, dear listener. We have got some way to go. If you're hating it now, I would bail out because it's going to be more of this. More of this. When I first heard that song, genuinely, I thought it was a song by Ringo Starr. Because he did a similar sounding song. It was a really, really good song in the 90s or the 80s called and I've got to sing through the song to get the title. Don't do that because that's not going to help. Anyway, I can't remember what it's called, but it was a really, really good song, and it sounded similar to that, and I thought that was a Ringo Starr song. We are done. Will, thank you very much indeed for your help.
Thank you.
Joe, thank you very much indeed for your help, although she's outside talking to herself like some kind of loon. Don't forget, I got a dirty look. And she looked back. There we go. That's great. That's great. Thank you so much, Joe. Thank you, Will. Don't forget, there is now a weekly best of podcast. I guess it goes up today, does it?
It will go. I'll be cracking on straight after the show.
Okay, and then you'll do the podcast.
Yes,
great.
Exactly.
Which is good to know. So, if you go and look for Iain Lee, Jack FM, Iain Lee, Rude Awakening, something like that, you will find the podcast feed. There's one episode up so far. We were beating Chris Moyle. Sorry, big swallow. We were beating Chris Moyles in the Apple iTunes podcast comedy chart just 2 days ago. So let's go and destroy him, shall we? Or not. I don't really mind about the numbers anymore. But go and have a listen. 40-minute podcast that will maybe you missed some of it. Maybe you want to hear back some of it again because it was you used to think, how the hell is he allowed to broadcast that crap? We are back on Monday at 7 o'clock. What's up next on this station? Well, I forgot.
9 to 5, no repeat workday.
Okay, but it starts at 10.
I know, well, the 10 to 5, no repeat workday.
Thank you very much indeed. See you on Monday at 7. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Jack FM.